One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Iowa's offense will have first crack at this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
From the gun, running back gets the give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Quickly complete. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermaker! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. And
oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Freeman. Makes the grab, it's Peppers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gonna let him fly. Snatches it on the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
What a cut. Now he's loose. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They'll give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost to fire on 2nd down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's fumbles in consecutive weeks. Coaches don't like that. They start to, you know what happens is the trust factor goes out the window. I don't want to run you as much because I can't trust you as much, especially in big spots. Got to hold on to that football.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Ripping through the defense. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Let's take a minute and look big picture at Purdue. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 16, on to kick it away.
The kick is on its way. And the returner goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Freeman. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. And the Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Freeman. Quick strike complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Oh, they're after him. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Number 22, catch and score.
on to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 4 over Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He had no chance. A host of defenders back there for a loss of 4. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds his tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Freeman. Gets it out quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Peppers. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stone. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll throw it from the red zone. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Might as well give it to him again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
The Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Here's a Heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not a very good punt under the pressure. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Freeman. He's got him. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Penn State is ahead early at Happy Valley, but that's not exactly Saquon out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. He's out past the 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using the quick game. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. They'll try the run. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Slithers into space. Inside the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now on 1st down from the 40.
First down for the offense.
Quick pass on the jet motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Second down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Brings up 4th down.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
First down, Purdue.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds a man on the left. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
On target to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires on the move. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell, quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
Did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Scanning the field, it's Freeman. Makes the grab. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. 4th down coming. Let's see if they go for it here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something, because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.